Welcome to the class. We are starting the class now. We were discussing yesterday about problems of cities, main problems of cities. So we discussed congestion, we discussed pollution, we discussed traffic, we discussed noise pollution. So today we will discuss noise pollution in detail and other problems of the cities. What is noise pollution? Any idea to anyone of you? Yes. What is noise pollution?
So when there is
When?
large sounds,
Yes, Atik.
when huge sounds arrive, we
Huge
feel irritated.
sounds. Huge means
In decibels,
in decibels. Yes. So why noise pollution is bad?
it causes irritation,
Constant irritation and
sleepless nights,
sleepless nights and
insomnia,
insomnia and
headaches.
headaches. Yes, and all these problems are caused by noise pollution. And yes, okay,
Create an imbalance in life.
creates
long
an
term.
imbalance in life. Noise pollution. You can see the board.
Yes, sir.
What is written here? You can see. Yes.
Yes.
So, what is noise? We have discussed it earlier. What is noise exactly? And what is pollution? What is pollution? Yes. We have discussed it earlier. What is pollution?
The unwanted substance.
Yes, undesirable and unwanted substance, if they are present in your immediate environment and outer environment also, but you are most disturbed by immediate environment. What is your immediate environment? What is immediate and distant environment? Yes. What is immediate environment? You are most affected by your immediate environment. What is immediate environment?
Just attached or just nearby environment.
Just near. But how will you define your immediate environment? It keeps changing. The definition of immediate environment dynamics is keep changing. Yes. We have talked
Never
about.
heard before. Sir.
Yes, Ati?
Never had before. I'm trying.
Cannot.
Never heard before, sir. This term.
Oh, you haven't heard before. You have heard environment.
Yes, sir.
What is environment?
A place where all the living and non-living things.
What is
interact.
environment for you? What is my environment?
My
What is your
surroundings, sir.
environment?
My whole surrounding.
Our surroundings. Okay. And which surrounding? All the universe is our surrounding. So which surrounding we are talking about? Yes.
The surroundings where we live.
Surroundings
Interact
where
with other
we live at our place, and there is a surrounding, that is our environment. But I'm talking about, I'm classifying it into immediate environment and distant environment. So what is that? It is very important in pollution also.
Immediate will be the where we actually interact with other
We
substances.
actually, you are near the answer. Yes, Ashraf, what is our immediate environment? We are talking about environment, the pollution and noise pollution and all types of pollution takes place in environment. Yes.
So where we interact with it on first hand?
Where we interact, but there is one more word, one more parameter is there. Yes, anyone else? Okay. The immediate environment is our environment, environment, a present environment is the surrounding which the events affects us. Some events are occurring in the surroundings and that affects us. You getting me or not? That is our immediate environment in which events taking place are affecting us. Suppose you are sitting in a virtual classroom. Nowadays you are sitting in a virtual classroom. So suppose at my end some big noise occurs. You will be disturbed. Yes? And at your side, if some big noise, a big event occur, you will be affected. Isn't that?
Yes, sir.
That is our immediate environment. Event is affecting us. Event is affecting us. Us means we human. This is the environment in which the events are occurring and that events are affecting us. That is our immediate environment. Now, if the event is small, only very nearby events will affect us. Isn't it? Outside your classroom, in your vicinity, the event will affect you. If the event is big, suppose some big bomb blast at a distance, some big event is taking place, then it will affect us, you also. Okay? You getting me or not?
Yes, sir.
So now it was our environment at the moment when this small event was taking place. Now our environment includes this. You're getting me?
Yes,
Then
sir.
the boundaries of our environment is expanded because the event was big enough to disturb us, to affect us. Yes?
Yes, sir.
And if a big event, a political or something event takes place in Aligarh, a whole district, if it is big enough, if it is important enough, then it will affect you. Then the Aligarh will be your environment. If a bigger event in UP takes place, say a big corona wave, then the whole Aligarh will, whole UP will be your environment. If any very important event takes place at national level, then it will be your environment. You can expand these boundaries at Asia, world, and suppose a big, very big event in cosmos takes place, some big bang or something like that, a new star is born or one star is dying, then the whole universe will be your environment. So it depends on the intensity of event. It depends on intensity of events. You getting me? Am I clear about it?
Yes, sir.
The intensity of event defines our environment, not the distance. How intense the event is, how it is affecting us. Intensity of event defines the boundaries of our immediate environment. If a very big event is taking place, a cosmic event is taking place, then the whole universe becomes our environment. Right? So, if a pollution of that level is taking place at a place very distant from you, then also it is your environment. It is affecting us. To define environment, the intensity of event and how it is affecting us. If it doesn't affect you, it is not your environment. Right? Sometimes we expand our environment These days, we are much talking about Afghanistan. The political events in Afghanistan are not affecting us, but by our thinking, by our perception, we are taking it as it is happening in our environment. So we also can expand our environment, right? By our thinking, rightly or wrongly.
Yes, sir.
So the environment is defined by the intensity of event and our thinking, our perception about it, how it is affecting us. So that is the environment. So if the noise takes place in your very vicinity, it affects you. If a big noise is taking place and at some distance and it is affecting you, it is your environment. If a big noise is taking place in universe, it is your environment. It affects you. So that in that surrounding, if an undesirable event is taking place, that is your environment, that is affecting you. So effects and intensity of events defines the environment, not the distance. Distance doesn't matter. Whole universe can be your event, your environment, right? So noise pollution and many impacts you people have pointed out. One, it is found that if noise is constantly around, say, above 80 decibel, then people are affected in a way that their blood pressure goes up. Stress levels goes up and blood pressure is higher, right?
Yes, sir.
Have you heard about it?
Yes, sir.
You can search the internet and you will find it. People are being irritable if the noise is too high. The word, the Urdu word is chirchida. People get irritable. People get violent. Even violent. So noise has a big impact on it. So what we can do to reduce noise? Noise is a big problem of urban areas. There are many types of noise. Yes. What can we
Sir,
do? Yes.
the decibel should be limited and immediate environment should be also limited. So the radius should be
Yeah, you are right.
not
But
that big.
how will you implement it? Suppose you made a
So
law.
government policies.
Government policies. Government can control it. Any measure which can lessen the impact. Anything.
Planting more and more trees.
Yes, planting more
So
and more trees.
soundless.
Yes, because trees or plants absorbs the noise. Plants absorb
Also-
very many toxic elements, toxic gases, toxic. This is true about air pollution also. Plants absorb the pollutant gases, toxic gases, and toxic elements. They recycle it. And trees work as our carbon sink. Have you heard about the word carbon sink?
Yes, sir.
What is that?
So tree use carbon dioxide for their
Yeah,
preparation
but
of
why
food.
I'm saying it, the literature saying it sink. What is sink? Have you heard about the sink?
To
The word
absorb
sink.
something. So
Yes?
Please
the
take
sink is to
carbons
absorb
from
something.
atmosphere.
You both are speaking simultaneously, so I cannot understand. Yes, please speak one by
Sink is
one.
to absorb something.
Yeah, but have you heard the word sink anywhere else?
In water.
In water
Yes.
and in kitchen.
Yes, sir.
The sink drains down the dirty water. So it drains down, it absorbs and recycle it. It drains down the carbon pollution. Mainly carbon pollution it drains down. Trees use that carbon and they make food. They make good things out of this. So So noise pollution is a problem. We can move on to one big problem of urban areas is, interestingly, very interestingly, yes, unemployment. Why I am saying it is interesting? Because people, mainly the main prime reason of, one of the prime reasons of people coming to cities is
Unemployment,
employment.
migration.
They come to city because they think that there is more employment. I will get employment there. And here we are discussing that employment. Employment is high, very high. What is unemployment? Can you define unemployment? Here we have to define unemployment, then we can understand why in cities there is unemployment.
A state of jobless situation.
Yes. Okay, joblessness is there, but a special type of jobless. Suppose I am giving you, you are doing PG, and you aspire for which job? You want a decent job, isn't it? Or suppose you are doing PhD, doctorate, or suppose you are doing MBA, and I am offering you job of a clerk. Will that be employment for you? Yes. What you will think? You will what you will say? You will say that my unemployment problem is solved.
The job doesn't matches my potential. Potential is
Yes,
much higher.
your aspirations and your potential. If you are not getting that job, that is unemployment also, isn't it? Where your, if the job doesn't matches your aspiration, then it is a unemployment, one type of unemployment. You must have heard hidden unemployment in Indian villages.
Disguised unemployment.
A disguised unemployment. Yes, this is a better word. What is disguised unemployment?
When
Suppose
number
if,
of employed is more than enough, which actually
If you look closely, the farmer is employed only for a brief period at the sowing of crop and at the
Harvesting.
ripening and harvesting of crop. Other times he is as good as unemployed. One or two people can manage that maintenance work. So 10 or 12 people are employed in a field, and one or two are managed most of the time are enough. So other 10 people are actually partly unemployed. This happens in cities also. For one reason, you are not getting the job you aspire for, or that matches your capabilities and potential. That is unemployment also. Employment is not only not getting job, it is not getting which job? The job of your dreams, a job of actually at least a sufficient job which can give you gainful employment, a substantial income, substantial return, or which has a growth element for you. You will not be willing to do a job which doesn't matches your aspiration, right? So that type of unemployment is there. You discuss sewerage problem. Okay, we are coming to poverty, urban poverty. Is there any poverty in urban areas?
slum areas.
Yes, urban poverty. There is a question for you. Is urban poverty different from rural poverty? Both
Yes,
are the
sir.
same. Yes. How they are different?
So people who came to urban areas are more unstable. They seek and they become more
Yes.
greedy in nature than the rural people.
Yeah. Greedy.
Kind of.
Okay. Yes. I think greedy is not the correct word here, but yes. Okay, that will do for the moment. So they are not getting what they wanted. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So that they are poor. What is poverty? Like job, it is not getting what you need, or what you want, or what you aspire for. That is poverty. Yes, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Poverty is a relative term. Maybe you are rich in your country. If you go to Europe, you will be poor. Poverty is a relative term. So urban poverty is different from rural poverty, and it is more impactful or more disastrous. Is that so?
Yes, sir. Urban poverty can lead to be someone a criminal.
Yes. We discussed about urban crimes also. So, urban poverty leads to urban crime. Why I'm saying that urban poverty is most disastrous? Yes.
So,
Because aspiration of urban people are more than rural people. Is that so?
yes, sir.
Aspirations are more. They want iPhones. They want expensive gadgets. They want bigger houses. They want more money. They want um, more. Right? So if they don't get it, then what they do? They want bigger cars, or flashy cars. They want flashy motorbikes. They want better clothes. So if they don't get it, what they do?
They took the wrong path.
They take the wrong paths, and they sometimes snatch from the people. And if you ask them, they will justify it. So we are discussing about other urban problems. With urban poverty and crime is sometimes linked. And one more problem is a big problem of climate changes. But before that, we will discuss about the problem of refugees and migrants. Assimilation of refugees and migrants. There is a big problem. Assimilation of migrants and refugees. What do you think? People come, assimilation and integration, both. You can see the both. Assimilation and integration, both. What do you think? The people comes from other small centers, and people come from rural areas. Rural urban migration is a big factor in urban expansion or city growing. So what do you think? People come and they are accepted in the society and integrated in the society. You know assimilation, I
Not
think.
that easily, sir.
Not that easily. They
Until
are,
that person is a useful person.
yeah, usefulness is good, but normally for quite some time they are called other people. Hmm? The there are many reasons for that. There are other people, the culture doesn't matches, and other things. Their thinking doesn't matches, their lifestyle doesn't match, and people think that they are other. They are rural people. One word was used in India previously. Now it is not used that much. It was called dehati. Have you heard about that word?
It's still being used.
Still is
Yes,
being
sir.
used. Perhaps not. I am not hearing these. Maybe it is still being used. Dehati, and they detest those peoples. Arey dehati hain, isn't it so?
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Yes, Varisha.
I would like to say one thing.
Yes.
One term is common in Aligarh, and that is Bihari.
Yes. That is also a type of.
A type of slang.
Yes. That is also a type of otherness is there. They are not easily integrated and assimilated in the Aligarh society. But mostly we have seen that Biharis are mostly toppers of the classes, and they work hard. But why they are not being accepted easily in society?
The overall perception from the past has.
Yes, perception is there, and perception is that they come from a backward state, and the culture is different.
Yes.
The accent is different. Their language. It happens all over the world. So that is a very. It's not a good thing, but it happens all over the world in Western societies also. The difference is intensity and social sanction of that. If we are not giving social sanction to a bad thing, it will die off. And if we are giving sanction to a bad thing, it will intensify. Yes, am I right? If we are giving sanction to a bad thing, societal sanction to a bad thing, it will intensify. It will be a menace. It will be a big problem, isn't it?